Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Makeda and here we talk about all of the different things to do and see and eat and buy, and of course about the culture and language of Rwanda. We also dabble in a few other things, but today we are going to be getting into what to buy. So essentially I'm just going to be sharing with you some of my favorite items that I like to give for gifts and that I like to buy for myself, and maybe this can provide you some ideas for the holidays or just for any time when you want to offer a gift to someone. So first up, we have Muendom. Muendom is pretty new and it was started by an artist. He's actually my very good friend, but he makes it so incredibly easy for me to support him. So as you can see, this is some of the stuff. I have a few of the pieces at my house too. I love them so much. The quality is beautiful and honestly, it's a craftsmanship for me. I think that it makes a perfect gift because I feel like it just elevates any space. Very much entwined with the things that represent Rwandan culture. You know, the piece with the amasunzu, the traditional hairstyle, and then the piece with the inyambo, which is the big royal cattle. And then there's also the vase that has the sort of diamonds that you normally see in Rwandan art. So if you want to give that a look, definitely do. That is Muenda RW on Instagram. The next thing, it is Glow Force. So Glow Force was started by a young Rwandan woman, and they have a whole line of different things for hair and skin, and they recently sent over their multi-use butter and their turmeric mask. So I've only used a turmeric mask one time, but the multi-use butter, it is a shea butter base. And the thing is, I'm not even that crazy about shea butter. I don't like the texture, but when it's whipped and soft and silky, I love shea butter. There's just no comparison, and they have done an excellent job with this formula and it smells so good. I have the vanilla bean flavor and I just think it smells so good. It feels so good. I just love it so much, and I think it's a great gift to give to someone who doesn't want to be ashy this season. So that is a good one for you to consider. Lainey, this is the page. You can see she has a bunch of different wall hangings and different things like that, and she makes a lot of it by hand at home. And she's just so sweet, so talented. I've gotten a few things from her. I got a huge wall hanging from her that I love so much. It's just changed my space. Me and my husband just feel so happy whenever we see it, and it also feels good knowing that someone put love into it as well. I got another wall hanging from her that I find to be so beautiful. I'm just looking for the right space for it. This is it right here. And I just love to support her. I remember when she was, well, I don't know if it was when she was starting out, but some months ago, she gifted me with this tote bag that I love so much. She has quite a few different things in her shop. She's moving her shop right now, but she's taking orders. And if you want to support someone who is doing good work, she's doing everything by hand. You know, she gets some of the stuff from different artisans, but it's all made here. Go ahead and hit up Lainey if you can. So another gift that I think is brilliant and is something that I use on a daily basis at my house is a essential oil diffuser. So you can get these, oh my gosh, all over the place in Kigali. There are a few different places, but I know that they sell them for sure at the Ikirezi bookshop. And I know at, various Christmas shops and stuff like that. And they're pretty affordable and just so good. All you need is a little candles to put in there and your essential oils, which we have many made in Rwanda essential oils now. And you just set the mood for whatever time of day or whatever activity you're doing, and it just changes everything. Or if I'm trying to relax, then I'll maybe burn some lavender, some rosemary. If you want to wake up, if you want to, get rid of mosquitoes, you can use lemongrass. So there's just so many different uses for it. I use my diffuser all the time, and I think it's a brilliant gift to give to anyone. So for the kiddies in your life, there is books. So you can get books that were written by Rwandans right here in Rwanda and published here in Rwanda as well by Imagine We. So Imagine We was started by a young Rwandan woman, and she is still the one who's in charge of it. She just came out with a website as well. I'm just gonna, go ahead and put it right there. And she has published quite a few children's books. So this one, obviously you can see it's called Kids and the Green City, but she has a few different ones that are on her roster, and I just think they're just so cute, and it's so nice for young people and kids to be able to see, characters that they can relate to and stories that they can relate to with characters that look like them. So, the earlier you can get them into reading, the better. It's fundamental. So finally, for this edition, because I'm definitely 100% doing a part 2, probably a part 3, probably a part 4, because I rep for Made in Rwanda, what can I say? So the last item for this particular favorites video is a set of playing cards called Gakoko Cards. So I love the Gakoko cards. They depict, different things from Rwandan culture and different characters that are taken from Rwandan culture. There are 2 editions right now. There's the golden edition or the Zahabu edition, and then there's the classic edition. I love the illustrations on both. The Zahabu edition looks a bit more, luxurious and beautiful, but I think that I prefer the illustrations on the classic. They just look, so much more edgy and cool, but both of them are brilliant and a lot of fun to play with, and a beautiful celebration of culture in a way that we don't see that often in Rwanda. So I think it's just something, beautiful for the card players in your life, but just also for the collectors and for people who like things like that. And that is all for this video. So those are some Rwandan made and Rwandan owned gift ideas for you, and just some of my favorite things and the things that I like to gift people with as well. And thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll see you for the next video. Subscribe. Bye.